Hello, everyone.
Chat, have you ever wondered what exists on the far side of the universe, in a place beyond space and time? We have the answer to that today on tonight's stream. Stay
Do we?
tuned for the answer to all of life's questions,
Oh,
and
good.
then some.
Setting the bar pretty high, huh?
I figured, like, it's our first art stream. We could start off, like...
Have
I figure if we nail this one, like, if we really nail this one thing, if we do this one thing right,
I'll never have to do it again.
No. More people will come to the next one. You know?
Oh, okay. So we're locking this in. Hello,
Yeah,
stream.
we're locking this in. Yeah, no. By the end of this stream, I guarantee I will have the answer to what exists on the far side of the universe.
Oh, great. Well, that's on you then. How's
is
the
a
audio,
promise.
everybody? How's Jay compared to me? I mean audio wise. Jay, say something.
Hi, I'm Jay. Hopefully you are only comparing us audio-wise, because if it comes down to an art competition, I'm afraid I will lose. Audio's fine? Sounds good?
Cool.
Excellent.
You know what? Yeah, you're right about making this a regular stream thing where people will come next time and then it's your turn.
Ooh.
So, I'm Jackson. Hi.
I just got what you were saying.
Yeah. And I'm just drawing like a for fun thing.
Ooh, excellent.
I've already sketched it a little bit, and it's gonna be a spooky thing because it's almost Halloween.
Oh,
and,
God, it is!
Yes.
What happened? Yeah, no, sorry, it's hitting me that it's almost the end of fucking September right now.
You didn't remember.
I did not even.
So, I'm using Psy 2, which is, I don't have any of my brushes that I usually use, so we're just gonna wing it. Baby.
Ooh, Psy 2? Is that better than Psy 1?
Oh yeah, do you know why?
It has virtual mode.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna, like, just skip over your silly references.
Why is it better, Jackson?
Infinite layers.
Oh, really? The other version had, like, a set number?
256. Or 255, maybe. Whatever,
You know-
whatever bits and bots make.
You know what question I'm gonna ask next. How regularly you hit that 256 layers?
You know, it's pretty often.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And no limits on how many brushes I can have in this one, which is
Oh,
good.
that's pretty cool.
But no, I hit 256 all the time because I draw a little picture for TI, and then I want it to be future proof, because inevitably you're going to turn my stupid little doodle into a main character, and I'll have to go back and give them different
Sure
facial expressions and make them all match. So right now I'm drawing a little gremlin. It's gonna be a little
Oh, I
gremlin
love the Gremlord.
on this guy's back. I don't know who this is. He's like
Yet.
chomping on his head.
Oh, little chomp.
A little chomp.
It's how gremlins give haircuts. Just
Do
slurping
gremlins?
down the...
Oh yeah, they aren't really haircuts. They're more like hair smoothies.
Ugh, awful. I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say something
Happy
even
Halloween.
worse. Yeah,
Let's
happy
not get
Halloween, everyone.
let's not get banned from YouTube by saying horrible things on our first. That definitely isn't our first art stream.
I mean, we did the Pokemon one before. That was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I remember that vaguely. So Jay, it's your job to read chat
Hi, chat.
and pass on anything worth saying to me. I mean,
Uh,
all of your comments are worth saying, but
Kamen
only
says, slurp the hair.
All right. Well, that's an example of what you should never pass on to me.
Hi Neko265. Hi Ruby Ruby. Hi 122 Yotam. Hi
All right.
Yeetus Deleticus.
Hey Jay,
There's a
can you
lot.
tell Jackson he's a nerd? Get out of here.
Oh, chat's all saying hi. This is very nice.
What nice people we've invited here today.
Yeah. Thank you for sitting down in our comfortable living room.
Yeah, welcome to the Third Wheel trailer.
Yeah. There are bananagrams on the table. They are not a snack food, I believe, but you are welcome to treat them as such if you wish.
No. Oh, that was going to be the second part of our stream. I'm making some bananagrams for everybody.
Eating an entire case of bananagrams.
ASMR.
Oh, that's awful. They're like Scrabble tiles, right?
Yeah, but they're flavored. They're flavored like checkers.
Yeah, I don't know enough about how a bananagram tastes to contest that. Now, I have a question for chat. This is for you folks. Have you been watching TI lately? Have you seen the most recent shit that Jackson's pulled? Because it is very good.
Thank you. That sounded more like a accusation, though.
Have you been brushing your teeth?
Yeah, chat, have you been eating well?
Have you been eating well? Stay hydrated.
Yeah, drink lots of water.
That isn't like quite hostile enough. Like when you tell people to stay hydrated, it has to be at least a little accusatory.
Yeah, like, have you been drinking enough water?
There you go. Have you been watching TI?
It's okay. You don't need to watch TI. I certainly try not to.
Scrungus McNugget says, just screams. Which, yeah.
that could be in response to anything.
Yeah. I have to catch up, still not yet, so
you haven't seen my
here's
labor of love.
Yeah, here's the best trailer I can give for the next arc, or the best endorsement I can give. There's a core conceit to the arc that lets Jackson go absolutely off the shit with the horror angle, in a certain direction that I don't want to spoil. If you want to see really, really, really good creature designs, Jackson's been killing it lately. Every single one, since it started off with one base design, and then you went, oh, I'm gonna do another. Oh, I'm gonna do another. Oh, I'm gonna do another.
Yeah.
They get
I'm having fun with this.
Better.
I'm having a lot of fun with this. Add more of these, Jay. Because I'm drawing more.
Okay,
no,
I'm down.
No, this is me in the past. I don't want to draw anymore. Oh God. No, yeah. This one has been a lot of fun.
You've done a fucking spectacular job with the creature designs. Like you always do, but these last ones, wow, beautiful, gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like the theme we've got going on. So
it's really nice.
Gives me a fun chance to do fun stuff.
To try out some wacky shit.
Oh yeah. And wacky shit it is.
Yeah, real fun.
Really fun for the whole family type of.
It is. It fits. I mean, it fits with the Halloween motif, honestly.
Sort of, yeah. I guess.
Halloween, Christmas.
Yeah, we got more of the Nightmare Before Christmas thing going on, and it's
that is right.
The Christ and Christmas. That kind of Christmas.
I have no idea what that means as it relates to the current arc.
They're angels.
Man,
they're angels.
Yeah, the next arc has some pretty heavy Jack Skellington themes and also some big JC vibes. like if you want some big Jesus. Oh my god. See, I not paid for by Big Jesus.
But hey, if you're out there and you wanna, drop some heavenly coin our way.
That doesn't even work because we're not a Twitch stream or anything. I don't think there's any way to donate bits.
I didn't say bits. I said bless.
Heavenly coin.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
No, that's how we get back into heaven. Look at me just... I sometimes forget I'm streaming and that everybody can see my lazy shortcuts that I do. Just skewing.
Oh, what are your lazy shortcuts?
Just draw something and it's all wrong, so I skew it.
You wiggle it?
I wiggle it until it works. That's something that Psi 2 does not have, is warping.
Wiggle button.
Warping stuff. There is a wiggle button.
Oh, it doesn't have a warp tool?
Yeah, it has a skew tool at best. No liquefy type thing, which is unfortunate for me.
That's kind of a shame. Did Psi 1 have it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Do you usually use liquefy, etc.?
No, because I don't. Because I use Psi.
I'd
like to someday. Was
Psi your go-to immediately after the last program you used, or like did you settle on it after hopping between a bunch of different programs?
It was my go-to.
Really? Okay. Because I know what you used to use.
Yeah.
Have you told stream what you used to draw on? It was incredible.
I used to use Flash to illustrate. And if anyone has used Flash before, I'm sorry, and it's okay now. You're safe. Flash isn't here right now.
Oh my god. Mad Lightning, thank you for the money, I think?
Oh! Thanks for the super chat!
What?
Mad Lightning, thank you. I've been watching VTubers, so I turned on the VTuber setting.
What is the VTuber setting?
Super chat time.
I don't know what that is.
It's for the best.
Okay.
I've been trying to learn Live 2D, and it's difficult. And I wanted to have a little dude ready to move around, but
you gonna bust out the mime?
The mime will never work.
Is that like a you're not ready for the mime, or the world is not ready
Technology
for the mime?
is not ready for the mime, I'll tell you that. If you don't know, Twitter thingy, you enter your name and it's like
Shenanmaker, yeah.
Yeah, and it describes your persona, and there's one for as a VTuber, and I did it, and mine was a horny mime.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I cannot resist drawing that.
You made mime lore. Like, it's shockingly good mime lore. Go follow Jackson's Twitter, please. FrameDodge on Twitter.com.
Yeah, like, comment,
for
subscribe.
all of the mime lore. I mean, like, it makes sense. Film is not currently powerful enough to capture mimes.
Thank you for the super chat.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. I'm a Twitch streamer. I only know what a pog is.
What was I saying?
I don't know what a pog is.
No idea. But yeah, people liked it, which is weird, because she's terrible. But
yeah.
What do you call it? The only appeal she could possibly have is wacky facial expressions and like actually miming stuff. Neither of which Live 2D and FaceRig could ever support. So she'd be terrible.
The technology is just not there.
We're just not ready.
Yeah, the world is not ready. You're right, yeah.
Let's invest big on mime tech. That's where all these super chats will go to.
Yeah, hashtag super chats for mime tech. Oh man, this is great. I don't know what any of this social media stuff is.
Right? I don't either. I forget we have a Twitter most of the time.
Oh yeah, we do. So something that I was thinking about was actually posting little clips from each episode on the Twitter, like getting like a little 30-second snippet
Oh,
and then
that's a
putting
fun
it on the
idea.
Twitter because that could really work. Like I did that for an Indigo thing and it turned out great actually, and I'm like, man, I should do this all the time. Like TI needs this shit right now.
Yeah, you ought to do that. As long as I don't
Oh,
have to, like, do it.
you don't gotta do shit, I don't think. I could probably do the Twitter stuff. Oh my god,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
the super
the
chats.
super
Serpa.
thank you for the super
Tom
chats.
Wilcox. Thank you. Going
It's
right
a
to that.
VTuber.
I don't want to talk about it.
Jackson, are you a VTuber?
No, not yet. Once I upload my mind into the, cybertube, maybe.
Oh, I love this cybertube.
Yeah. You'll clever viewers will notice I sketched out the skeleton hand before the stream, so I wouldn't have to make a fool of myself trying to draw it. Trying
You
to
know
sketch
what?
it out.
Respect.
Same with the face. I don't know why this guy's got a skeleton hand. I'm just kind of throwing everything at the kitchen spaghetti. If you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do actually. It's why the goblins. I mean not a god. It's a gremlin. It's why the gremlin's here, coming to collect its hand again.
Yeah, not the goblins, the gremlin. That's an important distinction, apparently.
It is.
In this lore you're creating.
It is.
This is a mime hand. Why do you think they always wear gloves?
Oh my god. He was cursed with the hands of a mime. What does that mean?
It's like King Midas. And don't say King Midas, that's dumb. But it's the same sort of, moral of the story in the end.
What was the moral of King Midas? Wanted everything he touched to turn to gold, so fuck him, I guess. I think that's the moral.
I think the moral is all that glitters is gold.
Beautiful. Inspirational.
Thank you. This definitely isn't the brush I was using for the rest of this, but,
You're allowed to not.
Yeah, it just won't look as good.
The moral is don't make stupid wishes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Good moral.
What? He must have wished to a genie, right? That's a genie sort of thing.
Some sort of... Like, that is about the most classic monkey's paw wish I can imagine.
Yeah.
I wonder what myth or, like, legend that, monkey's paw came from originally.
Yeah, why a monkey's paw?
He wished to Dionysus. Yeah, that makes sense. Dionysus is down for all kinds of wacky shit.
What kind of freak has a monkey's paw?
Just the paw.
And wishes on it.
You make a wish on any other part of a monkey or an entire monkey, you're a fool. Just the paw will suffice.
Yeah.
Awful sentence.
It is. That's good. We're learning things today because
Thanks,
we're
Rick.
certainly not going to make much progress on this drawing.
Thank you for educating us, chat. Jay, can you tell us a story? What do you want a story about? Give me a topic, chat.
A real story or like a fable? Either way, it better have a moral.
cranberries. Regret. A real story. Grave robbing story. Goblin origin story. Great. Why is there such an insistence on grave robbing specifically?
You know, everybody loves. It's the season for a bit of skullduggery.
Did you know T.I. was originally going to be a fucking podcast? Do you remember that, Jackson?
Was it now?
Yeah, before we were going to do T.I., actually. We were going to make a podcast specifically about grave robbing.
I could swear we've talked about this on a stream.
I don't know, but we know, for what it's worth, we know nothing about grave robbing.
Yeah, legally, but, for what it's worth.
Legally, for what it's worth.
The statements, yeah.
For so many years ago, we're like, okay, we're funny, we're entertaining, let's make a podcast, as you're wont to do, fools. And we're like, okay, let's
this
bring up
the golden age of, like, start a podcast.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, let's make it about the first thing that somebody says, no matter how dumb it is. And I wanna blame it on Matt or me that we just went, oh yeah, grave robbing podcast.
I mean, okay, wait. This has had multiple incarnations. I think we've definitely riffed about grave robbing podcast like live, and that makes me think we've come up with stuff about it. But yeah, we had the name Skullduggery, which is a great name.
Oh, that name rules.
Yeah, like, it's used for like some RPG someone made somewhere. So
yeah, if you guys, it's lost to a certain degree. But if you ever feel like starting your own industrious grave robbing podcast, Skullduggery, it's right there. It's free.
It's free. Just steal it.
It was on Wheeling and Dealing. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely. Hey, we should record more
of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, like, maybe I'll start recording like time lapses of me drawing stuff when it's applicable,
that's nice.
Which it rarely is, without spoiling TI stuff. But and then that can be our like visual during podcasts.
That's really fun.
Give them something to look at besides the stock backgrounds.
That's fair. Your stock background is very nice, though.
Thank you. YouTube eats it.
I thought you were gonna go, thank you, you too. Thanks, I think.
That's a case of, enjoy your food, sir. Thanks, you too.
Thanks, you too. Oh shit, oh man, oh god, I really blew that. Oh man. Join another TTRPG group. Draw TI stuff there. Then draw the other TTRPG's stuff here. Honestly, crossing the streams like that's a pretty cool idea.
Crossing what streams? Huh?
Crossing the streams. You sort of like do an inadvertent advertisement for another project that you're working on by drawing their stuff while you talk about TI stuff and vice versa.
Oh, I see.
Yeah!
That's brand integration of ourselves.
Yeah. That's how you get them super chats.
Oh, okay. You don't know nothing about it.
I have no idea what super chats are.
It's okay. You just have to start watching VTubers like me.
Don't
do it.
Are you allowed to be a VTuber if you don't use YouTube? Is that the tube part?
No, yeah, that's the tube part.
Does the tube extend from any other part, or is it specifically the YouTube?
It extends from your like mind body, but the other end is always connected to YouTube. Yeah.
Jackson, which VTubers do you watch?
I don't want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it. Pika-Me is great.
Is that the one with the sharp teeth?
Yeah. I've been watching HoloLive English. They're all amazingly talented. Some
Is that the one with the A?
Yeah.
Is that why Brennan is tweeting A?
Yeah, that's okay. I can feel less embarrassed about it because Brendan is he might be deeper in it than me, and he's cool, so like it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Remember, if you're ever feeling worried if something is lame or not cool, just check with Brennan and be like, "Yo, is this lame?" And he'll give it to you straight. And if he says no, then you gotta own it. You don't have a choice.
And that's all I'll say about that. You know, like Corone and
Oh
some
yeah,
Coco
I've seen the dog out of context a lot because
Yeah.
people retweet her. She's very funny.
yeah. She did an all English stream lately that was
The Mario
Amazing.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh great
The
stuff.
no confidence bit fucks me up.
There's something nicer about VTubers than dirty, filthy Twitch streamers.
As a dirty, filthy Twitch streamer, I agree.
Yeah. Twitch is the death of good content. I like. Yeah.
There's your answer.
No, all these people who fucking I love their content on YouTube, and these are like proper video creators.
Yeah.
They realize, hey, I can just make more money with donations on Twitch, and they stop making
You're
their
talking
excellent.
about Demolition D, aren't you?
Talking about Demolition D. I'm talking about Bruce and Lawrence from Funhouse. I'm talking about
Oh yeah.
all the people I love. Everyone I love dies in Twitch.
As someone who one day aspires to die on Twitch, I gotta say, Twitch is nice in a lot of ways.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Would you really call a VTuber on Twitch a VTuber if it's not on YouTube? You would think they'd have a different name.
Yeah.
Like a V-Twitcher. The V-Twitchy.
Gross.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I don't know. I have a lot of trouble watching live streams of anything, really.
Bruce is doing good on Twitch? That's great.
Yeah,
Bruce is legit.
yeah. Man, I love the guy, but I have such
miss him.
trouble watching Twitch or anything,
Really?
any live streams, really. Yeah, I don't know why. I just cannot do it. I prefer the like curated
Content, yeah. I can see that.
As someone who focuses on almost exclusively the production side of the content we make, I like when when that's a thing.
You like when it's well produced. That makes sense.
Yeah, and plenty of live streams are well produced, but it's just not the same without an edit, without someone making little characters dance around.
Sometimes they talk about mimes for like 10 minutes, and if that's in the video.
Yeah. This whole thing is proving my point, really. Talk about mimes and their fucking weeb hobbies.
I fucking love your mime.
She's so gross.
The sound of you saying, I unfortunately yes. Oh my god. Yeah, that's like for me, I'm entirely the meat and or the potato side, so I see all that good slaw, and I'm like, yes, look at all
what
of this
are you
meat.
talking about?
It's what you go to Twitch for, the slaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like you hear the metaphor of the meat and potatoes. It's like the next level is the coleslaw, right?
That's the next level, not just like an addition of. Okay.
It's 2 levels beyond. And beyond meat and potatoes, there is meat and potatoes and the mac and cheese.
Right.
But beyond that, the slaw.
Beyond that, the law ends and the slaw begins.
And really, that's what I tune into streams for. Because like, here's the thing: when you go and get a nice meal at a diner, right? You always get that coleslaw on the side, but
Nope.
like. A lot of people don't eat that coleslaw because it's bad. But like, you tune into a stream, you're getting that coleslaw on the side.
Yeah, you're getting pretty much raw, unadulterated coleslaw
You're
right
getting the
now.
raw slaw.
Oh,
There's no negotiating it out of your meal, and like for some people, I can see that being a turnoff because they're not here to eat the coleslaw. Me, I am here for that slaw. This metaphor works better for me and Jackson, who have a history of going to this one diner where they give you very bad coleslaw.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful.
and you know, yeah, the ritual of crowning the Slaw King.
Yeah. It's the person who acts fastest passes their coleslaw to the next person and deigns them the Slaw King. And once you have received the slaw, you cannot give it back. I think the worst was when our mutual friend Dakota said Jaeger bomb and overarmed coleslaw into my Pepsi. That was pretty bad.
We gotta have him on sometime, on something.
I talked to him about it. He says he kind of wants to just be a channel cryptid that we only tell stories about that, like, of that level about.
Yeah. He's so good with
He is
stories.
so funny.
Yeah. I constantly tell him he needs to get a Twitter because the dude's really clever. He comes up with some amazing stuff off the cuff. But
I always tell his personal life stories of like, because he has lived like I've lived, it turns out, a kind of weird life. He's lived an even more weird one.
yeah.
I mean, admittedly, he didn't have like a fucking deer carcass buried under his dorm by his fucking dorm mates, but like,
What?
yeah.
That's something
Have
that
you not
happened
heard
to you?
that story?
No.
Yeah. Oh man, okay.
All right,
Sorry if
here's
this
the
is
story that you asked for. Like,
Yeah, if you
20
want to
minutes
talk
ago.
about grave robbing, so this one's a little embarrassing. I told this during Death Stranding, because we were having a miserable time. Okay, so this one's slightly embarrassing because it shows how little self-confidence I have. So, freshman year of college, I go off and I'm living in basically what is a little trailer. Because they
Basically and literally.
yeah, no, like it was absolutely Jackson. You were there once or twice. You can attest, right?
Yep, I was there a few times. It was.
Yeah. My
What
room
did you
was
do to get stuck in there? Because they couldn't have put all freshmen in there.
No,
How did
I
you
just
piss
got
them off?
So my college was out of dorm space, and they put us in a trailer. So I lived in a trailer, and that trailer was one of the best experiences of my life because I met Matt there. So good trailer, quality trailer, would
Aw.
recommend. Yeah, so I'm living in this fucking trailer, and this is my first time living on my own, and I'm like, man, no matter what I do, my fucking room stinks. Why is this? Like, so I got really into like cleanliness and hygiene, like honestly to a degree that was probably not healthy. And I was just cleaning shit so much. I was making sure everything was okay. Like I wash my sheets once a week, twice a week sometimes. I'm like, why the fuck can't I keep anything clean? I was pretty close to throwing away my blankets and other shit. And we make it to the end of the year. And I'm coming out of my dorm. I'm packing up, and I was having a rough time at the time, and I'm kind of like out of my mind, tired, stressed. And I come out of my dorm, and two kids from down the hall pull out something from beneath the space, directly beneath my trailer, where the sort of like mesh was broken, and it is a fucking black garbage bag, and they drag it out, and it starts leaking this liquid that reeks, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, dude, a few months back, we found a deer carcass in the woods. And I'm like, you what? And they're like, yeah, we've been hiding it under the dorm. So my room smelled for the greater part of a year because two people in my dorm hid a fucking deer carcass underneath it.
Oh my god.
You didn't hear this story, Jackson?
No!
Oh my god, yeah, dude, they hid a deer carcass under my dorm.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even have anything to say to that.
And then when asked why, this is my favorite part. When asked why, I'm not going to say their names on stream.
Do I know them?
Maybe, honestly,
Probably
I don't know.
I've probably forgotten them.
But like, I asked them, like, what are you gonna do with this? And they go, the only answer that they gave, the only answer that they thought was worth giving was, dude, think about all the things you can do with deer bones.
So they couldn't leave it to turn into bones.
No, they put it in they put it in some sort of fluid or something. I have no fucking idea what was going on. They were in biology and scary. So like I just went on my day. And then like it's one of those things that I didn't realize it was like that weird until later when I told the story and everyone's like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, oh yeah, that was strange.
You know, college stuff.
Yeah, there is the closest story I have to a grave robbing story.
That we can speak of.
Yes, of course. Because it's the only one that's real.
Yes. Indeed. I'm really flying by the seat of my pants on this drawing here. Just adding whatever spooky stuff I can think of. Like columns and a fence.
I mean, I'm scared of fences.
I'm trying to think of a pun.
Very spooktacular.
Thank you.
Kato says, hey Jay, that sucks.
It does sucks. That does sucks. Let's do something about this hair. I just went ahead and drew it without any care for those around me.
Oh, so yeah, here's a fun story. Okay, so there's a discussion in chat about how no, this is not the proper way to acquire deer bones, and are the credentials of these biology majors legit? So here's the thing about my school: you don't actually declare or get into your major until the second year. You go in and you want to do a major, but you take generalized courses until you specialize. So these were aspiring biology majors.
It's not like deer bones are that rare.
Dude,
they've got to be the most common bones.
You can do with deer bones.
I know at least 3 people who own deer bones.
Yeah.
You could just get them. They're not worth
hiding under a dorm.
Yeah, waging chemical warfare on people.
On your fucking dorm, yeah. I hope those two were okay. I can't imagine they got that carcass out of there without getting in trouble.
I mean, they could get up to anything with those deer bones. We don't know how they are.
Just try to catch me on my deer bone motorcycle. They got it in there without getting in trouble. Ooh. Yeah, you know, touche, fine. Yeah. You're right. And like, they didn't get kicked out of school or anything.
The deed has been done at that point. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop me from taking these deer bones out?
Yeah, really, I'm doing a public service at this point.
As long as, and no one's gonna want to confiscate the deer bones. They're just not. Damn, that's truly the perfect crime. So how are you doing, chat? You drinking enough water? You watching enough TI? You eating well?
Watching enough VTubers, you super chatting?
I regret revealing my dark secret.
Yes, no, perish. Never enough TI. What was that middle one? I drink multiple gallons of water in a day, thank you. I'm very good.
Those were different messages, right?
Yes.
Are they bragging about like I am very good. I drink multiple gallons.
I physically cannot stop thinking about TI every day of my life. Thanks, Saul. That's extremely sweet. Thank you for embracing the brain rot.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super
Bryson
chat.
Legler.
What happened on your return to Spooky almost 100%? Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, you're asking about my fucking...
Is this
Okay. I can talk about my fucking small town horror story
okay?
if that's at all interesting. I've told
Don't
Jackson
dox
personally.
us.
Um,
Oh, the
you know the one. It's in
yeah,
it's in Pennsylvania. We're fine.
Okay.
I can dox Pennsylvania.
You got Pennsylvania.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's a great story. Have you told it on the podcast or something?
I've told it live on stream once at the start of an episode of Carbon Interface, literally years ago, because the CI chat were the ones who were helping me midstream. Or midstream, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is me live streaming my actual real life haunting. No, I can talk about Eldred. So I'll probably get some details slightly wrong. It's been a few years. Oh boy. I've got images. I'm gonna pull them up.
Okay, yeah.
Because like this is one of those stories.
If you send them to me, I'll put them on the
excellent.
The screen.
This is a story that no one would believe unless I took pictures, so I took a lot of pictures. Like I'm getting better at that. Where is it? Okay.
Paste them right in the canvas for you. Hey, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, we love making the content. Thank you for watching it.
Thank you for watching the content.
And thank you, Lonely Loser, for the super sticker. You're not a loser. You're amazing too.
So,
Tom Wilcox, thanks for the super chat.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
I'll answer the question I'll answer it right now while Jay.
Oh yeah.
Finds a thing. After Jackson will improve. Gobblechin.
Yeah. Gobblechin is. Do you remember Goblin Stream? The beautiful masterpiece.
Are you asking me, or I try to forget?
Yeah, no, Gobblechin was Piff's character from that.
Okay. We all had such bad names, I forgot them all.
I don't blame you, so, okay.
I think he is, right? I think he's canon.
Yeah, Gobblechin's like a little canon. I mean, like, you made Steve up canon.
Oh god, I did.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have I done?
First love.
Oh no.
And inadvertently you made Gobblechin canon, so enjoy that. But so here's my story. About 2 years ago, my family is like, we never go on vacations. Your cousin's visiting, we're going on a vacation. I still have streams and stuff to do, so I'm like, okay, I can come up, I can visit sometimes, but like I can't stay at the house or anything like that. And they're like, no, it's cool, you do what you got to do. We were still streaming Carbon Interface at the time, and I had a stream the next day. So I drive up completely on my lonesome to this town in the middle of it's a pretty secluded place called Eldred, and it's either in New York or it's in Pennsylvania. It's like it's on the border, I know, and you got to drive for a long while into the woods, and you drive along a big, just gorgeous river.
Say the proper mantras. Turn your
Yeah.
headlights on and off 3 times.
So I drive in, and in order to make it to this little cabin that we're staying at, you've got to cross over this like tiny little rickety bridge, and you got to cross, and it's actually genuinely gorgeous. There's this beautiful little swimming hole. Like the entire area is just surrounded by water, and it's burning hot in the middle of July, like hot enough to honestly make your skin feel like it's evaporating off.
Not the water. The water is not burning hot.
Yes. The water was it was pretty warm, except in this one area where it was pretty cold actually. Like this little basin almost that you had to drive over the little bridge to get to. My parents spent a lot of their time actually in this like sort of big basin. So we they're already there waiting for me. I come in, we have a nice dinner, say hi to my cousin, all that, and my parents go, okay. You can sleep on the like you can sleep downstairs on the couch. It's a little cooler down here in the basement. Because I don't like the heat very much. I love cold weather, can't stand the heat.
Hell yeah.
So I'm downstairs in this little basement area, and I'm told before it starts, before the sleeping starts, okay, you can sleep down here. That's cool. Just don't turn out the light. I'm like, okay. I won't turn out the light. Maybe it's like to scare bears away or something. I don't fucking know. But I say, yeah, sure, and I'm lying down, and I turn around because I hear a creaking noise. I'm like, what's going on over there? Like, turn around slowly, and I look over at the light, and directly beneath it, I'm gonna send this picture to you, Jackson.
Hold on.
Is this hanging dummy? Almost directly suspended beneath it, just staring at me. And I'm like,
All right, hold on.
I immediately send out a message to my friends in the CI chat. Hey folks, should I turn out that light? Would that be funny? And everyone screams, God, no, do not. For the love of God, do not turn out that light. I'm like, I'm gonna get closer to that doll.
That doll's gonna get closer to you.
Yeah, so I do, and I take a picture, and I go to sleep, and I leave the light on all night.
Tell me when you send new pictures, because
new picture sent. There's a closer one of the doll. So I spend the entire night in this haunted ass house, and it's fine, honestly. Everything's going okay, but like I start to Google around. What is Eldred like known for? What is this town about? And almost like clockwork or like a horror movie, another picture incoming. This is one of the first images that appears. So I'm like, huh, weird. Okay, I gotta go home. I gotta do some stuff. I gotta edit TI or something. So I leave, and oh, here's the bridge actually that I had to take in. Another picture. Like I said, I rigorously documented this one because this is something that people would not believe if I were not going to do this.
I remember being incredulous before seeing the evidence.
Literally all of these pictures. So
it's a nice little unassuming bridge.
It's pretty nice actually. Like honestly, the area was gorgeous. So
that's a type of bridge that'll it'll collapse in a storm and you'll be stuck there, you know, with the ghosts.
Yes. So yeah. Wow, you did not mention that newspaper article during CI. So one of the big reasons that I'm doing this, that I'm remembering this with such accuracy, is literally because I'm going through the old chat logs of me freaking out. So I'm getting all the pictures. Ooh, Sherpa, thank you for the super chat. But yeah,
Thanks,
I leave for a day, and I come back, and it's gotten much hotter, and
the fires of heck are burning.
Yeah, So hold on. Let me. Is it? I need to look up if this is the right town. So I think this is it.
Oopsie whoopsies, I can't leavey weavy. Oh, God. Ugh.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at the map because I'm pretty sure it was Dobbs Ferry that we were nearby. I could be wrong. Um,
What a good story to bring to spooky, spooky stream.
yeah, I don't remember. It was something like that. But yeah, we basically come back the next day, me and my dog, because I took the dog. Because Blue did not sleep a wink the night before and was doing very bad. Um, and we get bored. World Series soccer's on, whatever. My cousin wants to go see it, and my dad's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna relax at the house. We go, okay. So we hop in the car and we go to the nearby, like, relatively populous town because Eldred is literally just a road. Um, it's a road with the town hall on the far side of it on your way out of town.
And it's tragedy.
Yeah. So we go into town and we start looking around, and there is no one there outside of this one burger joint that we go to that's like completely modern, but everywhere else is uh everywhere else is like completely empty. And my mom's like, I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Uh and she does, and she she wanders off, and me and my cousin like look around a bit. Town's empty. It's almost like it's almost too quiet. She comes back, and apparently she wandered off and she found the site of some, I think it was American Revolution, like I don't know if they were on the revolutionary side or not. I need to look up the history, but some like serious fucking war criminal. And she's like, yeah, I wandered off and I found the site of their old like station or something. Like, it was weird. I just felt drawn to it. I'm like, what? So we start wandering around, and our plan is we're gonna go river rafting around this place. And because the this section of the river, apparently during this time of year, it's where everybody goes. And we're talking to the people at the burger joint, and they go like, oh yeah, we're going to be down on the river. Like, if we're not here, then we're down on the river, you know. And we looked around town and we can't find anyone. And eventually we come across a pawn shop because my cousin really wanted, he was starting college and he really wanted to do, like, he wanted that good pawn shop aesthetic, like a lot of used
Yeah.
stuff.
College.
Yeah. So we were looking around for pawn shops specifically, and finally we managed to find one, and they're just closing up because it's 3 o'clock. It's like, oh, everywhere's closed around 3 here. And it's like, why is it just too hot? And they go, well, everybody's down on the river around this time. And we're like, okay, that's kind of strange. So we go down to basically like a boat launch, and there's somebody there, and they go, no, absolutely not. Do not go out, do not get a boat, do not take a canoe, do not take a raft. It's like, why? This time of year, it gets so hot and the water warms so much, all the fish in the river die and they float to the surface. So anyone out on the river right now is swimming with a bunch of dead fish. So we decided not to go out on that river. We went back to the cabin. Things get a little stranger. I start to look around the cabin a little bit more. Now, sort of, I notice, it's the weirdest thing. I notice it first on the basketball hoop. But I start to notice it other places too. Jackson, I'm going to drop you some more images.
Sure.
There's a symbol carved or painted. There you go. There's it on the basketball hoop. And then here's it painted on a section of wall inside.
The most important site of any of
Yes,
us.
you have to bless your basketball hoop.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't want any demon dunks.
get those demon dunks out of there. So, this symbol, which I immediately sent off, I'm like, hey guys, what does this mean? Angra very helpfully got to searching around. This, my friends, is the symbol of the labyrinth. This is a symbol of let me look up what he said. I can quote this because it was adding to my mood, but also not adding to my mood. Okay. It is believed to be a symbol representing a labyrinth and was used in rituals. Walking the stone labyrinths in the proper way gave fortune and protection, healing and magical aid. Apparently, it is also used as a symbol to trap things. Keep them there. So, while we're gone, my dad's out in this swimming hole, this watering hole. And he's like, oh, did you guys go out on the river? It's like, oh no, we couldn't find anything to do in town. It's empty, and we couldn't go out on the river. There's too many dead fish on it.
Too cursed.
Were you doing okay here? It's like, oh yeah, it's fine. We're like me and Blue were just hanging out around here. We were in the water. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. And we go inside, and that same basement that I was in is suddenly full of about an inch of water. Everything that was on the ground is absolutely drenched. It is we don't know why. Just for some reason the ground is soaked in the place we're staying, and we're like, what the fuck? And at this point, I'm like, man, so okay, how'd the floor get so wet? And here are some images of it.
Wet demons. Yep.
Here. Let me grab this for you. Here's me texting my mom. And then she took pictures of it, because once again, if I were not constantly documenting this, no one would believe me. So, the water rises up out of the ground, and they're just trying to figure out what the fuck, where it came from. And I'm like, should I take Blue back with me? And my dad goes, yeah, it's strangest thing. While you were gone, I climbed into that basin, but Blue just stood at the edge and barked straight into the water. He didn't really stop until I got out, but he would not stop barking at the water. And I'm like, okay. So I packed Blue up into the car, and I have decided at this point I am not going to be the one murdered in this horror movie. So I am leaving town, and on my way out, I notice I don't have quite enough gas to make it home. So, brilliant person that I am, I decide...
You fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. This is on me, honestly. I decide I'm going to stop at the local gas station on the way out. And like, part of me is I'm having fun. I'm scared shitless, but I'm having fun, as probably anyone would be in this situation. It's about 4:00, and I roll up to this gas station. I come out. I leave Blue in the car. Blue starts barking, and I start filling it up with gas. And Blue barks at people coming by the house. He's a watchdog, so he does bark. It's not like, oh, this dog never barks, any of that shit. No, he barks. Guy walks up to me and he says, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, I'm from out of town. I'm just passing through," I say, because at this point my fucking hackles are up and I'm not going to say my family's staying here. And I go,
I'm just a drifter, you know, the kinds no one would miss.
And he goes, "Oh, out of town, huh? Well, if you're going to be sticking around here at all, you gotta stop by for story time." I'm like, "What story time?"
Like a fool.
like, like the world's biggest dumbass. And he goes, "You'll have to stop by and find out." And I get in my car. I fucking floor it up the hill. I drive past that town hall, and I see on the sign outside, story time, 5 p.m. Check the time, 4:26. Hit the gas, fucking go. And that is the end of my story.
Did your parents make it?
They presumably, I don't know, they could have gotten replaced or something. I don't fucking know. They could be puppets now.
Yeah, you know. Puppets are always possible.
Yeah, so that's my story. That's my story for Eldred. It's like, from my perspective, since I was only around and I have the very active imagination that starts connecting these things, and then I push more to see if I can find more for it. I wind up with a horror movie version of the tale. It is one of those things that I brought up. Kalen Watson says, "Hey, you forgot to mention the day it was on. Was there some special significance to the day? Seriously, hook me up if there is. I thought I got all of it. I got a detail I missed the last time, which I was happy about. Like, but my parents were like fine with it. And until
Tom Wilcox, thank you for your super chat. I want the Thrilling Intent Con hosted in that town.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we could.
When we get sick of our fans and want them to disappear.
Yeah. It was what you call it? It was like pretty much the what you call it? It was like the exact middle of the year. It was like around the 4th of July, a little bit earlier. It was fucking solstice or equinox season. I can't remember. But yeah, I told my mom about the story and I laid it all out for her, and she goes quiet and goes, "Yeah, that is kind of weird. You remember the time that I wandered off in that other town and found the place of a fucking war crime?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I didn't know why I was drawn to that place. I just was." And I'm like, "Okay." I will add that to the story. That is like, because I recounted this story for the CI audience the last time, that bit was actually not communicated to me until afterwards because I talked to her about it. The theme of the con will be the puppet room. Oh boy. Let me look up. Yeah, no, I'm just. That was an experience. It was a fun one. I'm glad I have that story to tell.
Yeah, rated 5 out of 5 on TripAdvisor. Let's go there. Let's go there. Would visit again. Oh, that's not a good looking moon, but I'll redo it later.
Oh man, no, it was fun. Like, I gotta like oh boy, there's one other story that I've got that is currently one unfolding. So I'll keep you updated on how this one goes. But this is a much shorter one. I won't waste your time with more spooky stories. So my grandparents have a cottage up in New York. My parents have been working on it for a little bit, just like getting it nice, good looking. And years and years ago, me and my cousin, same cousin actually, maybe it's my cousin who's haunted, but same cousin comes over from Germany like once a year. He and I are staying in this cottage, and in the middle of the night we start to hear screams. pretty fucking loud. And we're like, what the fuck? Where is that coming from? It's in the middle of the woods, and it sounds like a wild animal. But like, have you ever heard a fox scream before? It's really
like ring
scary.
ding 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 ding. Okay.
Yes, that's the one.
I'm an old man, and these are my old memes.
Get that on a bumper sticker. We're staying at this cottage, and we hear these noises, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? And we come out into the main body of the cottage, and we start to look around for anything. And we look outside, we look back, and there's nothing, no sounds, just like not even bugs out in the woods. And then we hear the noise again, and we're like, what the fuck? This is a one-story cottage in the middle of the woods, and the screams sound like they're coming from beneath us. So we hear this, we wake our parents up, and they're like, what are you talking about? Go the fuck back to bed. Like,
you know, like parents do in a one
like
of these
parents
movies.
do in a fucking movie. And we do. And it's about a year passes. And I'm up at the cottage. With both of my parents this time. That last time I was up there with my mom, my cousin was up there with his mom. I'm up there with both of my parents, and we're just cleaning the cottage. And we pull back one of the rugs, something that we hadn't moved in literal years, and we find a fucking trapdoor. Honest to God, a trapdoor in the floor. And we pull it up and open, and directly beneath it, there's a perfectly square stone chamber. Just pitch dark, stone chamber, little stairway down, just beneath the cottage. And the less scary side of the story is there are raccoons living under that house, and it was probably them screaming, but...
Oh. Just like T.I.
Yes. We find this chamber, and I say this story is currently in progress because my parents are looking at the house again now, and I wanna prove this chamber exists to everyone because this was in the age before smartphones, and I did not have one to take a picture of it, so I can only prove it now. Our evil trapdoor. It's really cool, actually. You guys are gonna love it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. Hashtag follow me on Twitter if you want to see my evil trapdoor. But we're talking the other night, and they're like, yeah, it's the strangest thing. There's like, so we've been looking at the shape of the house, right? And we're like, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shapely house.
It is. There are
Got some
there's
nice
basically
curves, angles.
these steeples, yes, in fact, or it's like these little supporting I don't know what they're called. They're like little they're like support beams, more or less, that go over to support this large triangular roof that comes up. And like, it's the strangest thing. So there's these large triangular there's this large triangular open air area over everything. And like mice run across these connecting beams. But if you look over at the side of the house that the trapdoor is on, almost directly above it, there is a triangle in the house that should be open air that is closed off on all sides. And if you look on the outside of the house, there's a vent to get air up to that triangle. And if you look back in the kitchen, almost up against the refrigerator, pressed up against the wall, there appears to be the handle of what is a trapdoor, but on the roof. And for some reason, it needed to be ventilated. So, we're going to figure out what's in there next week.
Yeah, oh, wow, good. Is it really next week?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was going to be this week, but then I got my wisdom tooth removed, and I got really sick.
Shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that. I could have explored a spooky reverse trapdoor.
I'm gonna be in the spooky woods the next week. It's gonna be.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going camping, which is like, you know, a thing that I do.
Yeah.
That's a joke. I haven't been
Yeah.
camping in forever. I haven't been camping since I've never been camping. But so I don't own I don't own a tent or sleeping bag or food.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm
do
just
great.
I'm trying to say yes to more things, try new
Get
stuff.
haunted.
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's what you. That's what common horror movie Yes Man is about, right?
Yeah.
Agreeing to be haunted.
So that'll be fun if
No, that'll be really fun. Please report any hauntings back to me.
happily. I'm hoping for something at least. The campground we we just found out that that we're only allowed 2 tents. So we're gonna be cramming like 18 people into 2 tents. It's gonna be a good
Really?
time.
That's so many. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, you do you.
No, it's gonna be great. I get cold, so it'll be good. I'll be like packed in with like sardines with all these people generating body heat.
You'll form a bee-ball.
A bee-ball?
Yeah, bee-ball. When bees with no form of attack need to kill something, they gather around and superheat them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
you
awesome.
were saying I was gonna like do some sweet dunks.
Oh, a bee-ball. Yeah,
Which still may happen. I don't think they'll have a properly blessed basketball hoop though.
yeah, you can always tell when a basketball player murders someone because they superheat them with the force of their dunks. Gotta get those demon dunks. You gotta get the demon dunks. Don't carve the symbol of the labyrinth if you want the demon dunks.
So what should I? What does one need to bring to camp?
To camp? How long are you gonna be there?
3 days, 2 nights.
3 days, 2 nights? Okay.
I mean, God, just saying it aloud sounds like my personal hell, but it should be fun. I like the people.
That's really fun. Like, honestly, 3 days, 2 nights is where you can get away with a lot of the stuff. You should probably figure out some sort of shower solution, or else you're gonna be stank.
Yeah. Well, the guy who's organizing it said he's like, it's camping, but it's not really camping. We're gonna be right by something. I don't know what, but
yeah. Here's a lot of good suggestions. I'm gonna run through them.
Tent is a no because we can only have 2.
That's so insane.
I'm not gonna buy a tent just to.
Sleeping bag, wash bins, lots of water, dishes. Water's an important one.
Water.
Bring lots of food, just shit you can eat that doesn't require much preparation, like fucking granola bars and shit. First aid kit just in case. Flashlight, rope and a shovel. Bug spray.
Someone's bringing bug spray. They said.
Bring one
knife.
One bag of hash browns.
Well, that's a good idea. We don't know. Yeah, let me look through this group text now of them pretty much being like, I don't know what. Yeah, everything we knew about this was wrong. So what are we gonna? Oh, that's the wrong text chat.
You can never go wrong with the glaive. Oh, Elfie's got a really good one. Sunscreen.
Ooh.
Yeah, bring that shit,
smart,
even though it's fall.
Yeah, because it's me.
Yeah, I feel ya.
I gotta be prepared.
Fun in the Sun says, you'll need at least 2 trapdoors.
Okay, this whole text thing for the last, 40 minutes are all talking about not being allowed to fuck in the tents, so.
Ah, yes, of course. Good on ya. Yeah. I'm wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Ronarch Mars says, I cannot wait for the Twitter updates on reverse trapdoor. Yeah, I'm so curious because like I saw somebody mention it earlier that it's probably bootleggers. It does match Prohibition era like construction, so it's
Oh,
it's
sweet.
probably like yeah, stuff to dodge Prohibition.
That's cool. I like
It's
that.
pretty neat.
That's good lore. Alright, let's draw some candles.
Let's draw some candy. It's Halloween, right?
It's Halloween. Let's draw some candy.
That's really just, hey, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you add something to your picture?
Yeah.
Can you take a what is your least favorite candy?
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know if least favorite, but I can think of ones I don't
Yeah,
like.
just like one that you would be disappointed in getting.
Snow caps.
Snow caps. Can you take just a JPEG of a bag of snow caps and put it in the skeleton hand for me, please? On its own layer?
Yes, I certainly can. Hopefully, no one's gonna be seeing my fucking degenerate YouTube search history.
Mime crimes.
Mime crimes.
Mime crimes.
Okay, yeah, it just stays on that window. That's good.
Batty insists you need knives.
Yeah, I saw knives come up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with knives, but in case someone crosses me or something, I guess.
Don't forget to get your own ghost. Wild ones can be troublesome. Good advice.
And let's just. Whoop.
God, you did that so fast.
What can I say? I'm an artist. Now let's to really
Now let's
sell
look
it.
at the entire picture.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
This is a craft that takes time.
of course. Oh my god. I appreciate the attention to detail for this shit.
This God, all the time I'm like, oh, I can make a meme really fast that goes with whatever we're talking about in Discord chat. And then I'm like, oh, but I really should, just edit it a little bit to make it fit in the hand.
Just dress it up.
That's the opposite of what I meant to do. God, I'm such an idiot, and everybody on stream can see it.
You're doing great.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
That was
No, I wanna see the whole picture.
snow caps. There we go. You'll see it in approximately, I don't know.
This is now the rhapsody of getting the candy you dislike. the creature on their back represents your desire for literally anything else.
Yeah, this guy's facial expression is pretty nonplussed.
Yeah, no, this look is just the fucking really snow caps.
Snow caps.
And then the creature on the back is like, I wanted nerds! That's what this picture says to me.
That's good. The best art communicates a feeling.
It does. I'm feeling things.
At least one of us is. Man. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good
I'm
time?
having a really good time. I got to tell all my spooky stories.
Yeah. I love those stories. How about you, chat? Everybody in chat.
Yeah,
Pals.
having a good time. You got a spooky story?
Yeah, I kind of came in here without a plan,
Nice. I
but
mean, it's working.
it seems to be going okay.
Ooh, here's good advice. Imagine how many socks you're gonna need. Double it. Take
That is
twice that many
smart. I don't know if I
socks.
own over 50 socks, but
I chew. I was about to say I chew through socks so fast. That sounds like I eat them. I don't.
okay. Get, I'll get you one of those sock subscription services for
Please.
your Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Is that a thing?
Yeah. And don't you watch any podcasts?
No, I really don't. I only listen,
Me
I
neither.
wake up, I stream on Twitch, I go to sleep, I play a JRPG, I go to sleep again. That's it. That's what it consists of. I run a game, I have a great time, I think about the game, I scream about the game, I go to sleep again. That's it. No podcasts, no nothing.
That's your mistake, dude. Doing creative stuff.
That's a very flattering way to say that. Thank you. That is a very front-handed insult.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, if it's not like if it's something that takes more of your brain than just visual, then yeah, I can't really.
I
It's not like
I'm
you can
off.
do two things at once.
It's physically impossible. Nobody can.
I
But like,
can.
yeah, I'm. Depends on the task. But like, if I'm doing maps, that's when I like would be doing podcasts. But I use that to catch up on like, if my friends have a game, I'm like, yeah, I'll just take this chance to fucking binge that shit,
Really.
watch all of it, which means I have seen so many fucking hours of TTRPG playing.
Yeah, that doesn't. That's not difficult for you to watch stuff your friends are.
No,
No.
I can't watch stuff that I'm a part of generally because I notice all the problems and I go and like I get
Hmm.
way too self-conscious way too easily. But like if it's my, it depends on the friend, I guess. What you call it? For some friends, I know I like to hear about like the abstract of their stuff, either by necessity, like you and Matt, I love to hear about your fucking games because they're always hysterical, and you have the most blasé way of saying the best shit I've heard in my life. Matt in particular is just like, oh yeah, and then this happened. And it's always something like absurdly creative and funny, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course, and then that happened. It's the best.
That's half
For
the
for
fun of playing it is recounting it later and
Yeah, I
getting like
love it.
another perspective of like how weird it was. Getting to take a look at it again and be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
these
No,
if we
I've,
just
I've,
say the facts without any embellishment, even it's still weird as
it's
hell.
it's just great. Like you guys are a fucking laugh riot. I like part of me is like, damn, I wish I could watch that like I wish it was on YouTube somewhere, but I'm like, no, you know what? I'm just okay getting this fucking Cliff Note version and hearing all the wacky shit that happened. This is awesome.
Yeah,
Um
it's I've never really played games that weren't for like videos or whatever.
yeah,
So
it's got a
this is
different vibe.
yeah, this is the first time in my life that I'm really have been playing multiple games that aren't
That
don't
aren't a
become some kind
production.
of yeah production or project or
It's really, really nice.
yeah.
It feels like so like that's it's hard. I know that that has to be hard for you because of the like art aspect for TI
Oh
in
yeah.
particular, where it's like that's always a thought that's like running of like, oh fuck, am I gonna have to draw that, or oh fuck, I can't wait to draw that.
Yeah.
I've been like I'm gonna be real. I've been slowly moving towards, you know what, I'm just gonna do this shit because it seems fun. Fuck it. Like, and that has led the most recent arc to actually be kind of one of my favorites because it's just shit I'm excited about. And I feel bad because you are the one who thinks about the production side of things. This is the arc that I have thought the least about the production for and more just about, hey, what's fun? Hey, what will Jackson like? Oh, all this shit? Nice. So bless you for your services. I appreciate you a lot.
The oh, thanks. The setting that you've made is like primo. It's something I can really dig my teeth into both narratively and creatively, and just kind of be happy in the way that I can flex my creative muscles.
Yes, the muscles. I'm lucky enough. One of the reasons that I've kind of dug streaming, like because I'm brand new to streaming a TTRPG because I've like really TI's been my main shindig for years. And like it's got a very different flow. You get used to what it means to have a cut and edited project versus something that whatever you say you gotta like live by in the moment because TI's biggest advantage, we actually don't do retakes very often. Anyone who's seen like the raw content on the Patreon knows we actually don't retake shit very much.
Unless there's been like some like critical technical error or we tongue-tied. We have had to reshoot a couple times.
We lost an entire half an hour of footage
the
other
night.
Most
recently, But we went back in and things didn't go exactly the same, but we could skip past a lot of the like, what should I do?
Which was really cool. I was happier with how they went the second time.
Definitely.
It's literally we just lost it because my internet kept dropping and like literally it would have been an editing nightmare. Like it would have been the fucking worst. Thanks, Christian, by the way. You're the best. Thanks for editing. No, we're just like, I'm sorry, Christian. We will try this again. Jay disconnected again. It was bad. So you guys, I don't even know if that'd be good Patreon content. That was bad.
That was painful to be a part of. I can't imagine
listening to it. Pure agony. But yeah, like we don't actually retake too much, but like it still has a different vibe when you're understanding like, this will be cut up into 20-minute chunks, etc., versus, oh, I can just go crazy? Oh, I can waste an hour and a half on a scene in a diner talking about a hamburger? Nice!
Yeah.
Like, it's very liberating.
And again, it not thinking about how you're performing and like needing to make sure there's no dead air or downtime or what other people will think of the character, or trying to stay true to your character, or contradicting yourself about your stupid character backstory. That's definitely a relief to me.
Yeah, I love like similarly.
Thank you, Jade, for the for the super chat. Fun for me to become a VTuber. You would be best wife. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad someone understands.
Finally. Like, I like for the stream that I've been doing recently with Indigo, it's been I have had to put physical effort into I'm going to approach this not as a production but just as a game, and we'll just go on tangents for an hour. It probably makes it fucking hard to watch. I don't care, I like it. Like I don't give a shit. It's good. It's a good show. Watch it. It's on this channel without music. If you want music, because we're afraid of copyrights, go to my fucking Twitch. Watch it over there. There's music there. Twitch can smite us.
That's something I was thinking about in regards to if I do more art streams. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I want to do it on here.
Yeah.
But like, not having background music, maybe I'll do it. Not as many people would show up if I just did it on a personal channel or Twitch that I don't care about getting copyright strikes or whatever on. So I could just put on my Space Jam playlists, but I don't know. We'll see.
Like,
We'll see.
yeah, it's tough because like for at least my personal channel, it took probably 3 or 4 years to get remotely as much viewership as we do over here. Like it was literally a long-term investment and a lot of me being bad at streaming. So like it takes a while, and like fuck it, if you're getting all these super chats over here, why not stay over here?
I don't know. Why not? So I can share my sweet tunes and not have to play.
I'm so afraid of music copyright.
I know.
It's so bad.
It is bad. It really is. YouTube does not care for the law, and even if it's public domain or Creative Commons, it'll still strike you down like the weakling you are.
We could always we do have a lot of custom TI music that we could play, but like
We don't have a lot of it.
Oh, I bet it's getting to like an hour long playlist that we can loop.
What music is this?
Probably like the Matt tunes plus the U tunes plus that probably adds up, right? Like the TI first album's like 25 minutes. There's got to be more than that.
That means we've got about 35 minutes, maybe less, of music. adding what I've made, the stuff that I don't know. I'm so dumb with music. I don't know how to mix, so that's why I don't put a lot of it. Is I don't put a lot of it on my SoundCloud because this will only sound passable in the background with people talking loudly over it. Yeah. If you listen to it like it's a song, it is nightmarish.
I think also, I think another thing that you could get for Twitch is, I thought for a long time, oh man, all of our viewerships have got to be kind of similar. They got to be it's got to be all pulling from the same pool, right? Actually, shockingly not. Like, the difference between Surprise Round and Stabbiness is more than you'd expect, and there are people that are, like, following me for my stuff, that are following SR for their stuff, etc. Like, there are a lot of people now in chat, I see you, whose names I don't 100% recognize, who are here just because you're doing an art stream. I think you have your own personal allure, your own slaw, if I could bring it back to an earlier metaphor.
Oh, please bring it back to the slaw zone.
Bring it always comes back to slaw. And, like, if you streamed on Twitch, you could...
Thank you, Jade, for the super chat.
Thank you, Jade, for the super chat. You can,
monster.
You could probably, like, I don't know, flesh out that community if you're interested in that. Talk
That's
to
too
people.
Much work.
Foster...
I do want to...
Foster up overheads.
That's the thing. I don't want to put in the effort. No, I want to, like, talk with people and chat with people, but I just cannot do it and draw at the same time. I asked you to come help me, because...
Hi, chat.
Yeah, you can... I'm drawing a mime now. I've given up. But I'd like to, like, be able to do that, but I can't multitask that way.
Yeah, and you've got, like, honestly, you've got a bunch of people you could pull from for, like, Stream Captain, too. Just, like, I think you could probably draw a good crowd.
Is that a pun?
Draw a good crowd, because it's an art stream. You get it? Hey, Jackson, remember that time I fell down a ravine and you told puns to me so the force of my anger would be enough for me to claw myself out?
No,
do you
but
remember that
sounds like something me or Dakota would do.
No, it was you.
I forget what
it was the week before we both went off to college. And my parents took us up to, like, a watering hole in the middle of the woods. I slipped on a mossy
Oh.
rock, yeah, and I fell
Oh
in
yeah,
and
I
I
do
sprained
remember.
my ankle. And you chilled up on the opposite bank and kept saying shit like, "Guess you don't have a leg to stand on," so that the force of
I
my
do remember
rage
that.
would be
Yeah.
enough to propel me into freedom.
Cuz yeah, it was in a creek river thing.
Yeah, I was in a
And there's
creek river, really
water,
mossy.
yeah. I mean there was water running and
No, I mean I
yeah,
couldn't
you
run
had
at that point.
yeah, you almost got swept away by the current if not for my help.
If not for your amazing help. That's one of those stories that, once again, I recite, and, like, to me, that was just an everyday occurrence, because, of course, that is exactly what you would do. But then people register to me that that is, quote, a story that deserves to be shared.
Yeah. See, I
But for
remembered
you, it was
all
just
events
Tuesday.
except for me making the puns, but
Yeah. Nah,
it sounds like the shit I'd pull, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a important memory.
You ever like for a lot of people, it's like you have a memory and there's like a powerful smell association with it or something. Powerful pun association.
Wow, that's I'm glad I've had that kind of impact on your
Yeah,
life.
you have. I mean, you've had a significantly larger impact. That is just one of the ways
Part
in
of
which
the-
you have wormed your way into my subconsciousness.
Oh, I'm making myself proud.
You should be proud. You're a fucking legend. You told enough puns so that I pulled myself out of a creek on a sprained ankle.
Yeah, and then immediately started strangling me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think my line was, Jackson, if I get out of here, I am going to kill you.
You know, some people are just good in a crisis.
How long have you two known each other? Since age 13, I think? That sounds about
Around
right.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's been a while. I mean,
That's
we're both
900.
young. Oh, I was gonna say young, spry, and hip.
Yeah, we are.
But
I mean, we are young, spry. We are hip, cool. No, like we've known each other since age 13. I think it was like literally. I don't know why I had a reputation around school, which is not the case. You know me. I'm shy as hell. Despite everything that I've said over the course of this entire stream and over the course of my entire life, I am a very shy person.
sort
What you call it? I got called into school to be like, they're like, okay, we got some new students, and it was you and some faceless nobody. And I'm like,
That's what happens when
like,
you stand in the shadow of one of the greats.
yeah. That's
Sorry,
what
kid.
happens when you stand in the shadow of a man who will tell you puns to escape a raging ravine.
No one tells puns like Dakota, but
Dakota I would actually kill, though, is the difference.
it's because he does it with a grin on his face. That
And he also wouldn't stop.
he's so
after
proud of
you
himself.
got out
Yeah.
of the ravine. Yeah, Dakota's fucking so proud of himself always. But what you call it? Yeah, no, I got called into school and they're like, hey, we're getting some new students. Can you help? Like, can you show them around the school and like talk about what it's like to go to school here? And I'm like, I have literally no idea why you're choosing me because I figure out literally every excuse I can to not come to school. But dope.
Yeah, because you were a good kid. You didn't cause trouble. They're like, hey, that quiet kid who
I was
was like is probably funny or something. I don't know what other attributes could he possibly have.
Look at the big terrified one. I bet he's funny. No, it was great. So I took you around school and I'm like, man, this is great. This guy's really fun to just talk to and bounce off of. And then like actual school started and we were in completely different classes. And I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna sit down with this guy. Fuck it. And then I did. And then friends.
Yeah, We never stopped bouncing.
Never, literally never stopped. And then I discovered you drew anime, and that was unbelievable to me.
Oh yeah,
Because you knew what anime was, and I didn't. It was a legend to me.
Is that so?
Yeah,
It's my
like,
fault,
so
is what you're saying.
no, here's the thing. I did not have Cartoon Network growing up, and I didn't have it even at the time, so I could only get
Oh, I
by
remember
on
that.
literally recorded VHS/DVD things that my friends would give me of Cowboy Bebop. So I'd only seen like half of an episode of Cowboy Bebop or like Rurouni Kenshin or whatever the fuck, and like you knew what it was and could draw it, and I'm like, oh, that cool thing I keep seeing from a distance. And then I got Cartoon Network like the same year, and I'm like, no, I'm in this shit. I'm ass deep, and I'm not escaping. But yeah, that was my
And
experience up to that point.
Yeah, you were pretty much my introduction to video games.
Yeah, I
more
was
or
your
less.
video game friend because that's all I did.
We were 13. That's acceptable.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No, video games were cool. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid with you, and they would repeat. I got on your case about how much you saved, and then the game got on your case about how much you saved. Psycho Mantis is like, wow, can you maybe cool it? You save every 5 seconds.
He said I was a prudent person.
You are a prudent person. Your friend on the couch is right. Calm your shit.
Dude, I remember we were so excited for that.
Yeah, it was
that game.
great.
Man. Good times. And then we didn't know any better.
Yeah. And then fucking you play Tales of Symphonia and you're like, damn, this game's really hard. And I'm like, what the fuck, why? No, it's Tales of Symphonia, it's easy. And I saw you play and you run past every fight, and I'm like, at the time, I'm like, no, how can you run past every fight? Now I'm like, yeah, fair. Jackson's got better shit to do.
Was it? Oh no, it was Tales of the Abyss that I like missed right at the beginning when the world opens up. There was one critical bridge I had to cross, and I was just lost forever.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You're like, this game, I don't know what to do in this game. Literally help. Like, come over to my house and help me.
Then there was Persona.
Yeah.
From then on, nothing was the same.
We all shared a PS3 or PS2.
Oh yeah, at the time, because I've got the PS3 right here, because no one will take it. Do you want this back?
No, God, I've got a PS4 now.
It's just here on my bedside table.
Do you want to play some video games?
Yeah.
Want to play some Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah.
Online? Canceled subscription service? It'll never be played again?
Hey, that's what we'll do instead of art streams. We'll do Metal Gear Solid streams. No,
honestly, we on my Twitch channel, we've been playing through a bunch of different game series, and Metal Gear is one of the series that like everyone wants to take a game for. So if you ever want to play if you ever want to play Twin Snakes again and save too many times live on stream.
Yeah, I cannot be involved in playing a game on stream. I am insufferable.
So I thought I'd be really bad at it, and I played some Falcom games. Like I played East, and I played Trails of Cold Steel, and it seemed like people actually had a good time, and like I had a great time is the big thing. Like game streaming kind of kicks ass. You might be better at it than you expect. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I would be saving every 5 minutes and playing. I play so
Amy,
conservatively.
You were literally the one I was thinking about. Amy says in caps lock, "I called dibs on Metal Gear Solid 4. You know this."
We can share, right?
Yeah. I remember when I got that PlayStation 3, and you and another friend literally camped out at my house while we played through literally all of it. It was great.
Yeah, I was that guy.
It was awesome.
I mooched off your hospitality quite a lot. I've done that.
here's the thing, like we were all broke teenagers. We literally had to share buying a PS3 and buying a PS2 and the Persona game. Like us,
I mean,
another friend.
that was recent. We weren't teenagers when we shared Persona 5.
Oh, Persona 5, yeah, you're right about that. Actually, we have no excuse there. um, Listen, it's tradition, Jackson. You
Yeah.
can't buy your own Persona game.
It's gotta be. It's a shared experience.
It's a shared experience, literally. Like when Persona 6 comes out for the PS4, that's how you'll own my PS4 at the end of this.
I don't want to keep collecting PlayStations, please.
But yeah, like
Hold on, I need a snack or I'm gonna die. I'll be right back.
yeah, okay. I'll talk to chat. Oh, Trails of Cold Steel was good. Nice. Excellent. I like that stream. Oh, Metal Gear Rising stream when? Metal Gear Rising is one of my favorite games of all time. I have a few friends who I know would love Metal Gear Rising Revengeance who haven't played it, so I'm like, I kind of want to save that for their first experience, but that's one of the few games that I'm like, I was at least decent at like 5 years ago when I played it. No, MGRR is phenomenal. There's literally nothing like it. Play it. It's so good. It's so good. Appreciate my boy. Please appreciate my boy. Any Nier fans? Yeah, love Nier. Love both of the Niers for different reasons. Automata is probably the best controlling game I've ever played. OG Nier is exactly the type of jank I love. And it's got a lot of heart. I like J streams because it's the opportunity for the rare long exposure to J energy. Oh, Aram, that's so nice. Declan Kelly says, Jay, how do you feel about Proto Merlin being arcade only? I'm sorry to anyone who follows me on Twitter. The only thing that I have liked over the last day is about 50 pictures of Proto Merlin. I'm so sorry. Who do you main on Smash? Honestly, I mean, I like Shulk the most, just because I'm a Xenoblade fan. I like Shulk and Inkling. Inkling, I think, controls the best. Shulk's just my boy because I like Xenoblade a lot. I'm really hoping they add, like, this is absolutely insane, but I hope they add Adel to Smash. If they add him, I will main him. I will play no one else. Let's see. Any Nier fans? Blah, blah, blah. Alarm clock says, I love you, Jackson. Hi, Jay. Hi. They have Hollow Knight character. Haven't played it. I've been told it'll be one of my favorite games ever if I do. I'm currently going through all the Ys games. I'm on Ys 8. I'm trying to get ready for Monstrum Nox. Then I got to do all the Yakuza games for Yakuza 7.
Oh god, the cat found her way in here.
Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's stepping on the screen right now. it's the tablet screen, so it's at a 45. Oh, there's the keyboard. Okay. Are you done, Cat? Wait, Jay, say something. Okay. He presses buttons sometimes, and you know how it be. Phelan is the best pupper. That says Redcap God, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
Phelan is a very good dog.
I have yet to meet Phelan.
He's good. He puts everything in his mouth. He's a monster. I got myself some crunchy goldfish so I can just crunch and munch right into the microphone.
I think that's what people pay big money for, right? The ASMR, it stands for... Yeah, actually, I'm eating a meal straight into this receptacle. There's a lot of wasted letters in there. Oh, do you have pictures of Phelan?
I do.
ASMR.
Shade, stop. Oh, cat. No. Shade, stop super chatting. I know you. No, cat, please. She goes nutsos for goldfish.
Aw,
She's probably.
what a weird quirk.
I know, right? I don't know if it's the salt or the fake cheese. She does the same for Cheez-Its.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'd show you pictures of these animals, but this one is batting at my hand right now.
Oh,
What's your problem?
sweet creature.
Yeah, you don't have to live with her.
Yeah. Our kitten loves the smell of cola. Huh.
Well, that's strange.
Ooh, Minion of Orzhov says, anyone looking forward to Monster Hunter Rise? Every fucking day.
What's that?
Like, it's the new Monster Hunter game and you can have a dog! You can have 2 dogs! And you can ride the dogs.
I like the ones with the cats.
Yeah, that's also this one. You can choose between the 2.
Oh!
Yeah, and your cat can ride the dog if you have both.
Oh!
Yeah. No, Monster Hunter is the series I've been looking forward to for a while. Three really good friends of mine fucking love Monster Hunter, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get into that someday. And Rise seems like a great excuse. They added a fucking dog. Like, what else could I possibly ask for? No, I'm so stoked for it. Like, oh man, I want to play World 2. Fuck, I need more time in the day, Jesus. But like, no, Monster Hunter is the series that I've been trying to take the sink into forever because it's so fucking hype. So yeah, Rise is something I'm looking forward to a lot. I might play World. I don't know. I streamed World. That was my first ever game stream. It was great. Lots of people showed up. It was awesome. Thank you. If anyone here watched the World streams back in the day, thank you. You helped convince me to get into streaming. You're the best.
World was a... Oh, cat, please, no. I left the
What was that?
unattended.
Oh, yeah.
World was a... That was a good game. That was my first Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, mine too. Like, I loved that. One of the big things was being able to play it with friends was really nice. Me and Austin, actually, by complete coincidence, walked in, and Austin named his cat Spicy Boy and made him very red, and I named mine Sweet Boy and made him very blue. So we joined the same party, and I'm like, wait, what is happening? Was that intentional? And Austin's like, yeah, it's my cat, Spicy Boy. And I'm like, oh, this is my cat, Sweet Boy.
That's marvelous. I named my cat Pancake, and Matt named his Plum Sauce.
Oh, that's so good.
Really good combo.
Oh, Piff asks, favorite non-Okami dog in video games? Koromaru. Easy. That
Oh, you mean
part member.
Oh, you're breaking up. Hold on.
Oh?
Like, like in Naruto?
Yeah. No. I'm upset. Not that one. I just really like Koromaru. He's good.
From what?
P3.
Oh, right.
Good dog.
Oh,
it's
man,
good.
I'm upset at myself.
Yeah, it's a good boy. Like, I don't even care that all your magic is instant death shit and it never works.
Yeah.
I used you anyway.
Yeah, I forgot him because he wasn't in my party.
Red Cat God says, oh, you still like Echidna and ReZero, right? I don't know if that's for Jackson or for me, but literally I saw that character's design and it's enough to get me back into ReZero because I'm a big ass.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I really like her design.
It's so good.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk too much about that here since it's in progress.
Still airing, yeah.
Spoilers.
I haven't caught the next season. I'm going to watch it when it's all out.
Yeah.
As is my custom. I'm still like, I'm unfortunately just deep in the Kamen Rider hole now because I gotta understand. I gotta understand what the hype is about.
Do you
I'm
understand?
Yeah, I'm getting it. It's fun. It's really fun. I'm currently in V3, a little bit of the way through. Over halfway actually. They just defeated my favorite villain, which is, oh man, he's this dude. So, Kamen Rider is a story about a man who gets kidnapped by an evil organization and turned into a robot cyborg. Right? And the robot
Right.
cyborg is a grasshopper. That is what he is. And all of the enemies that he fights are horrific bug creatures at first, and it is a horror series, like sci-fi horror hybrid. And I watched through all that, but over time it gets like more fun and kid friendly. But it still is like people get melted every other episode. There's a lot of like, I don't know. It's also there's a shockingly high death toll. But I just got a significant part of the way through V3, and he fights all of his evil enemies from like Commander Zoll to like Dr. Death, who looks like a vampire, and then like fucking like he goes through his rogues gallery of like enemy leaders, and I finally got to my favorite one, who's a guy called Dr. G, except in his like icon is a giant G on screen, and of course how they pronounce it in the episode is Dr. Gay. And he is this full suited knight in armor, and I'm like, oh, I love you. You're the best. You fucking ham it up. Whenever he needs to talk about Kamen Rider, he's like, he starts in a normal tone of voice, speaking like this, and then he slowly builds it up as he starts to say, Kamen Rider. I'm like, oh, this is so hammy. It's so good. Watch Kamen Rider. It's fun.
What's your favorite bug?
My favorite bug so far? I am gonna send you a picture of the world's worst starfish. You need to share this for stream.
Okay.
This man turns into a starfish, and it is the most ludicrous shit in existence. So everyone is a cyborg, right?
Right.
When you think of cyborg, what do you think of?
Starfish.
Yes.
But I may be biased.
Good.
I think of, robot, android, but different.
Yeah. Do they turn into animals? Do they animorph?
If they're in Beast Wars, yeah, and it's the dopest shit, but
That is pretty dope.
I don't think we're talking about Beast Wars. But we should.
I honestly think that's the biggest obstacle to our friendship. I do not talk about Beast Wars enough.
Yeah. It's okay. I can fix you.
Put it on the feedback form. Could talk about pretty good friend. Could talk about Beast Wars just a bit more.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Not enough Beast Wars. Oh, Google's giving me errors as I'm trying to find this fucking starfish. That's a shame.
Man,
No starfish today. Sorry, folks.
Oh well. I'm sure you can all imagine the most heinous starfish.
Yep. Jackson, I'll send it to you after this.
Great.
You get the starfish. You cannot escape this starfish. Oh, I'm just gonna just for chat. Hey, if you're looking for a video game to play and you don't mind M-rated games, play Yakuza 0. Please play Yakuza 0. I'm begging you, play it. It's so good.
Wow, were you paid off by the Yakuza?
No, because Sega spent no money advertising it. They would not pay me. I'm doing a better job of advertising it than they are right now. Oh shit, Starfish is here. Yes. He loaded.
He's here. He's arrived. Dude, this cat is leering at me. She knows that I have the goldfish, but she doesn't know where.
Just like the classic lyrics of everyone's favorite Sonic Adventure 2 song, Pumpkin Hill. She saw you and got leery. That's a reference for Pumpkin Hill fans. Here, check out the starfish.
He's in front of the monitor now, so I can't see what to click. Hold on.
Can you please share with chat this starfish?
Oh, I absolutely can. Must, even. It's like a funky chicken starfish.
Kamen Rider is a horror series. I like the human knees.
That could be a berserk demon.
Yeah, actually, it could. It's a starfish. Watch Kamen Rider. It's good. Play Yakuza 0. I'm here to shill two things. And it's not my own content, apparently.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm trying to. I've been getting better about this over the course of the years. Go watch Indigo. It's on this channel. It's good. Go watch the most recent TI arc. It's on this channel. It's good.
Yeah, you're already here. Why not go do the thing?
Go do the thing. Nailed it. Good shill.
But not yet. Because I'm drawing here. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I gotta kick this cat out.
You don't want to miss any of the drawing, right? This is high octane. Out for now, because if you see a starfish, then you'll know. You'll remember.
Did something happen with the stream?
Nah.
Okay. I just got a pop-up that said reconnection successful. And, I don't know if it's because the cat walked or not. Oh, well.
We can still see and hear ya.
Yay.
It buffered for a few seconds. Audio cut out for a bit. That's fine. Like for a sec, but it's good now. Okay, silence then music?
Hmm? What?
Can you guys hear music right now? That'd be weird. Yeah, how's stream looking, chat? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments. After the stream
No
is
music?
done.
Told too many ghost stories? Okay. Oh, the music is your voices. It's music to our ears. You guys you're so fucking nice.
You're so nice. Get better ears.
No, don't. I mean...
Are you saying this is music to your ears?
It is. It's beautiful. Stream looking fine. 4K graphics, 1080p, 20K, 4K. 5G LTE. Excellent. That's great.
Good. Great. Super.
But yeah, go watch Indigo. Mask's in it. That's really the reason why. Also, Amy's in it too. Go watch it.
All these people in Indigo. When am I going to be in Indigo?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Your dress rehearsal is right now. Let's go.
Hello, I am Jonathan Indigo.
Finally!
Finally, we know what the title means.
Everything looks and sounds good now. You are doing great. Thank you, Killdeer. Do you have opinions on the deer carcass that was hidden beneath my room? I feel like you are the best one to ask.
Everyone go like, comment, subscribe on this stream that's happening right now. That's my plug.
Ooh, nice. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be real. You can comment on streams as they happen, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
rarely watch any streams, so.
Yeah, I don't know how YouTube streams fucking function.
Me neither.
Hmm.
Oh, you lag. Oh,
Oh,
and double lag. There's more
huh?
lag on the way.
Oh, that's great.
Why? Why? Let me look at. What does
Ah,
Google have to
I
say?
think we're back. Nope, we're back for a second.
Yay.
Maybe? Oh, fucking.
Hooray.
Oh, back.
They're probably getting that second spike of lag right now.
I bet
Savor
I
it.
bet there's gonna be a huge delay, so greetings from the future. I hope you're having a good stream. God, I'm just
I
I'm
am.
just reminiscing on the fact that between you, me, friend one, and Dakota,
Who hasn't
we
earned his
had
number yet?
yeah, we had one copy of Persona 3, and we fucking had to pass it back and forth. And
Yeah.
by the time that it got to Dakota, Festival Edition was out, so he just got to play the better version of the game. Fucking all of us losers.
Yeah. Man, that game was a formative experience.
It really was. I honestly, I still hold it as my favorite Persona game. I think it's really good.
It's my favorite in memory. Having to play it
I
again, no.
Yeah, P3P's not too bad.
P3P
I like
is good because it makes it playable again.
yeah.
And I like that there's a. I mean, it's close to the same story as the original one, but playing as the female character, you do get
She's
different.
so good. She's so much better. She's my favorite Persona protag. She's wonderful.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't
Which is
I
weird
played,
for silent protagonists, but
yeah, like I don't know. I've played a bit of 2. I'm like I like it. It's very different. I'm gonna finish it someday. J-Man said never to play Persona 1, so I'm not. So I'm just gonna pass on that one. But yeah, I've given 2 a little time, and it's pretty good. It got a PSP re-release a while ago. Man, P3's great other than the final boss. Man, you don't like 13 phases?
but that music.
It's so good. God, who
New
needs
album
to
dropping soon. Yeah, I don't even need the kazoo.
Yeah, why do we need Twitch? You can make all the tunes. Aram, I don't consider any Persona for earlier to 5 playable. You know, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't play Persona games. You survive them.
Yeah, that's. I know I can never go back now and finish P3P because I've tasted the forbidden fruit. I've seen the light, and now the shadows on the cave no longer look real to me.
Oh yeah, you've witnessed the realm of forms, and it is a dog who does not have instant death attacks.
Exactly. This world is imperfect. Nothing can touch the world of ideal
Get
forms.
hyped for SMT5. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I really want to like SMT. I really, really do.
I mean, it looks. I don't know how it looks, but it's got like angels descending from the sky. I like those spooky angels. If that's what those are, I don't know.
Don't say.
Yeah.
By the way, like literally unrelated to anything else, play Shadowbringers. I know it's an MMO. I know it's evil of me to say that, but please play Shadowbringers. It's good.
Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy 14. Best
yes.
Final Fantasy.
Please play Shadowbringers. It's very good.
I saw someone earlier commented like, "Oh, what are your thoughts on Final Fantasy 16?"
Ooh, it'll probably be pretty good. Like, Final Fantasy's batting average is
What a
really high.
what a
for
hot take
mainline.
from Jay.
Like, Final Fantasy, this is probably a hot take, but Final Fantasy's mainline batting average is actually excellent. Like, at worst, the games are like, oh, this is outdated, or this didn't age well, or there's a better version of this late life, and that doesn't mean there's no reason to play 3, which means
There's
3
some
is a very
lag
good
about
game.
to hit.
13? 13's like, this is fine.
It was
like,
something.
13 something. It's,
I did not mind the fact that it was hallways.
Yeah.
I think it was hurt by, like, open world gaming was the shit back then.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to have an open world.
Yeah.
And it became like you were a laughing stock if you had a linear experience.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which I don't mind that being the case. But I do think, I mean, Final Fantasy 15, I think, managed to pull off a more open approach.
Fucking love me some of that. that shit's a disaster. I love it.
Yeah.
That shit's cupcake flavored toothpaste, and I'm here for it.
That's a
This
good,
shit
good
is
way to
salmon
describe it.
flavored bubblegum.
That's why I won't trust the tone of any Final Fantasy trailers anymore.
Yeah, no, never.
Yeah, I thought we were getting Sasuke emo, but now we're getting boy band road trip.
Noctis is a sweet boy, and I like him.
Yeah, he's a
good kid.
dweeb who loves fishing. I'm like, yes, this is the protagonist I actually wanted.
I kept him in his dumb fishing gear the entire game because it suits his personality better. This is just a big puffy vest.
Yeah. So 16, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, there's the trailer. Nothing really grabbed me except Dragoons, of course. I love Dragoons.
Hey Jackson, what's your opinion on Dragoons?
Oh, funny you should ask. Good.
Actually, yeah, in that same regard, like, of those classic, like, stylized classes, like, Dragoon, you say it, everyone knows it. Is that your absolute favorite? Like, you like the badass spear wielder, right?
Yeah, and I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy games at all, so, like, and I haven't played much, so this is coming from a weird perspective to, like, have a favorite at all, but yeah, people know I am a lover of spears and pole arms. I think they just look cool. And Dragoons jumping around, being cool, spears and poles, hoppity hop. Sometimes having stupid armor, sometimes having cool armor. I'm with it.
Sometimes having Oblivion armor, modded Oblivion armor.
Yeah. Just random pointy bits for no reason, and mouths and, like, random bear bits for no reason, entirely armored except the elbows and the abs. Which sounds cool, but what was I saying? Oh yeah. Final Fantasy.
Elfie asks, hey Jackson, what polearm should I give my next D&D character?
Sword staff. Or
Svard
staff. Or a war scythe.
Oh, sword staff, though. No, that. I'm
Yeah.
taking an executive decision. Jackson's first suggestion was the best one. That shit's great.
What color is this guy's hair gonna be? I don't know.
Dragoon is great, but I'll always love Blue Mage. Hell yeah, you know what's up. That's what it's about.
Oh yeah, I was in Final Fantasy 16. I'm like, oh, the trailer's alright. Nothing really grabbed me. But then the info came out on who was producing it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. I'm in.
It's Yoshida who directed Final Fantasy 14. And probably Soken is doing the music.
I think bar none, Final Fantasy 14 is the best soundtrack in gaming, and that isn't just because it has such a. It isn't. So obviously, you cast a million stones, you're going to hit your target eventually. But like,
true.
The fact that there's 9 million of them and they're all fucking incredible. Yeah.
So yeah, the trailer didn't do much for me, but a line of text did. And
Yeah.
that
And the Dragoon did.
yeah, my favorite comment that I saw about it was, it's a Yoshi P game because the Dragoon was introduced and died within 10 seconds.
Rip.
Oh, my favorite class.
Yeah.
This guy can't
Someday.
have silver hair. That's just too anime for this.
This person cannot be a snow cap as well.
Oh no. No, I like characters with white hair generally. You've done something terrible.
Okay. Characters with white hair are my favorite, as you can probably tell,
Yeah.
as you have every right to call me out on every time I request white hair.
Yep. I can't even have any white hair characters for myself. You use up the quota, Jay.
I use the budget. White and blue hair are my two favorites.
Yeah. I don't really do blue hair unless
Yeah.
it's requested. So
No, blue hair is
you can have
like
you can have those.
I think a little much for GI.
Yeah, I try not to go too wacky with the hair colors and eye colors. I go a little wackier with, but I just can't stop drawing golden eyes.
Green hair kicks ass if it's done right too.
I've never successfully pulled off green hair. I'm really bad with the color green in general. I need to improve. But yeah, white hair is good. Confirmed.
Blue and white hair are both red. Declan Kelly, cough, 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 cough. I have. Basta Lourdes says, J-Voice, yes, I think I will make another white-haired, glowing-eyed character. No, listen, all my most recent ones have had blue hair. It's totally different.
I like the white hair and darker tanned skin look a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that has a name, and don't say Gyaru, because I'll kill you.
No, it's, the aesthetic that,
It's definitely a trope.
No, it's a cool look. White-haired characters die? I mean, yeah. That's the other thing I like from my characters. So there's a part of me that will always associate white hair with cool, because for a while, when I was specifically very young, getting into video games, the trope of the white-haired mid-boss antagonist who was the coolest character in the game was the thing. Like, you'll see this in fucking Tales of Vesperia, you'll see this in Final Fantasy, very obviously, you'll see this in Kiseki. Didn't play Kiseki till later, but yeah, like, so my brain just sees white hair, and it activates the pleasure center of my brain that Virgil Devil May Cry does, which is a very young, innocent part of myself that just goes, yeah, cool. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're calling you out in chat, dude.
Yeah, Jay likes blue-haired cat girls. Yeah.
I mean, everybody does. Everybody loves Nahal.
Yeah.
Nahal's a treasure.
It's because I played one, and she's just become part of my brand, I think. And I will never escape it. And, like, I've embraced that. I live here. I like it here.
It's okay. Yeah, we all need a brand. I have a brand, you have a brand, we all have a brand, and we just gotta...
I'm realizing my brand is a mix between, either white-haired, like, comfy plains dwellers or blue-haired terrors of the sea. Those are my two settings. The whole flourish comes from a deep-sea cave.
Yeah, that's a pretty good, pretty good couple settings. I want to see if you can ever successfully blend them, because that'll be a challenge, but I think if you can manage it while retaining the good qualities of both.
Yeah. Someone who lives on the plains, yet is a terror of the sea. I like this is a semi-tangent, but I always like ocean-adjacent characters. Like, I like sea themes and especially deep sea themes. I think coral is really cool. I fucking love sea slugs. They're rad as shit. Sea slug adjacent. What you call it? I like anything that just they're really strange shapes is the best way to put it. Shit you wouldn't see on land.
Yeah. Oh man, I drew a coral mermaid that I never finished a couple of years ago.
I'd love to see that honestly.
Yeah.
Rick
I can't
Shades,
show it
sure.
on stream, but I'll
Fair.
post it after maybe.
Rick Shades, yeah, Rick Shades was my first PC, and he sure is a terror of the deep with the Pierce style. It's you gotta be that. And then Noctua is my most recent, and she is a blue-haired terror of the deep. So yes, I'm aware of my branding.
You gotta embrace it. That's how you do what you love.
Gotta embrace it.
I have trouble. I'll like sit down and be like, all right, I'm gonna draw this character that will be my brand, and then I freeze up because I'm like, I gotta make it everything. I gotta make it perfect. This has to be the ideal, the one that represents my brand, and I can't, and I never do.
They have to be. I have to perfectly encompass the loud and the dumbass.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of loud dumbasses. I have mostly loud dumbasses.
Apache 25780-S says, Jay, I propose that your next tabletop game be an Innsmouth dating sim. Go watch
Whoa.
Forgotten Indigo. Literally, that is what you are asking for.
Wow. I guess I'll
Date
have to.
the sea, fear the sea. That's oh man,
Yeah.
I want to make it VN someday with that subtitle.
Yeah. Fish want me, fish fear me.
Can I say a very, very awful misread of that I had?
Yeah.
So there's the women want me, fish fear me hat, right? And one of my friends was talking about their character who loves fishing, and I go like, and I start fucking cracking up, and they're like, why? And I'm like, oh, it's because I was half awake, and the way that I read that hat you just sent me isn't women want me, fish fear me. It is women fuck me, fish also fuck me. And they just start dying. They're like, Jay, what the fuck?
You really do love deep sea creatures.
Oh my god, no, please.
I love the edits of those that pretty much go into that territory. Women fear me. Women fear me.
No, Amy had to. Yeah, no, it was Amy. I'm so sorry, Amy. Oh my god. I just started losing my mind to James and Amy. It's like, what are you laughing about, dude?
You just finished a season of Indigo, right?
I did, yes. Chapter 1.
Congratulations.
Go watch it. Thank you.
Why wasn't I in
it? Jackson, John Indigo is too important to spoil this early.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be in it someday, 13... maybe.
Yeah. We finished.
Got it on record. He can't take it back.
We finished 13 entire sessions. And we're probably actually. This works as a good announcement chance. I'm gonna stop. Well, like, I don't want to make an announcement of it because I don't want to like be like, "Hey, we're stopping a thing." I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop pestering YouTube so much with, "Hey, we're streaming again," because like the YouTube thing worked out for a while, but most people just watch it on the Twitch because there's music. So we're actually gonna stop streaming it to YouTube outside of big or fun sessions that you wouldn't need all the context for. Just watch it on the Twitch. If you're watching it, you're probably over there already. But other than that, just like consider it finished for the third wheel for now. So there's my reverse announcement of the thing that I'm not doing.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting strategy, but hey, it's your thing, dude. until I enter.
Yes. Will it be posted later? Probably not on the YouTube because
Really?
we want to avoid. Yeah, we want to avoid the copyright shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like the only reason it's up on YouTube right now is because literally all the art assets are commissioned and because there is no music, just like TI. It is a
Hey,
clean.
there's TI music. There's
There is
10
TI
minutes of original Jackson music.
Yeah, one entire hour of Jackson music that we could be listening to on stream right now.
That is so not true.
I'm lying to you.
Yeah, I do get like DMs that I forget to check of people like, "Hey, when are you adding this to your SoundCloud?" Never. It can't be listened to with human ears. You don't understand.
I'm so sorry. Can I take this chance to just in general apologize to anyone who DMs me or sends me a message? Or
Yeah,
emails
same.
me? I am so sorry if I don't respond. I am bad at that. I try. I really do. But like I'm like if I'm in the middle of something, I'll look at it. My brain won't register that I've looked at it. The notification will go away and it will be lost forever.
Yep, that's pretty much what I've going on too. We are not good at this.
That's fine.
I mean, it's fun for us, I guess, maybe,
It's
but
fine, I say, speaking for everyone. Does Discord have secretaries? Y'all need secretaries. No,
Right?
I couldn't do that to a person.
It's a question of who are you harming most? are we? Well, we could have secretaries who like we'd subject them to our awful selves, but
Yeah.
we'd also be paying them, and then it's
Right.
the people who want to contact us, viewers, fans, or whatever, who would be spared our terrible tendencies.
All my tendencies to post fucking slug emotes. You are being spared this day.
No, I always thought,
All
well,
of the key smashes.
if I could ever afford anything resembling a secretary just to run my life for me, I'd do it in an instant.
I thought you were gonna say if I could ever afford anything that resembles a slug emote. Which you should. You should, Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson. Get in on that custom emote game.
That's a thing
It's
here.
important. Yeah, it is.
How do you know about that and not about super chats or?
Because it's of course like what
Because
Switch has
the
is
slugs.
big thing. I don't know what a fucking super chat is because that's not a Twitch word. But I know what an emote is. I know what an emoji is. I've seen
cool.
the movie.
Super chats are time. God, you need to get on my meme level.
I'm not.
No,
You
don't.
sent me a long
It's
horse
full.
the other day, and I'm like, my God.
What's wrong with the long horse? Nothing.
No, I was
That's
thinking. I wish that were me. I wish I was on that level.
yeah. I wish I was a long
that
horse. Yeah. I am very proud of my custom long horse.
Is that's a custom long horse?
No, it's an official emoji embraced by the world.
No,
Okay.
you forged that horse yourself?
Oh yeah, I birthed that horse from my own mind. Like
Yeah.
shit. Which Greek mythology did someone explode out?
You're
fuck it.
thinking of the awful Loki horse.
Probably yeah.
You're thinking about the bad
Always
time
thinking.
Loki horse.
I always got Loki horse on my mind. Yeah, that's an emoji. I'm very proud.
King is
Here, let me
slowly
take-
entering boomer level. I have never been hip once in my life. There is no story about it.
Here, let me.
Never once, even for a moment, have I been, as the kids say, cool.
Oh yeah, I made a new excellent emote. Man, I'm so good.
What did you do?
Well, first I'm gonna take some screenshots to show off my custom emotes.
No audio, they say.
Okay.
Is it any time you try to do anything else?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it might be anytime you try to do anything, every time you try to deploy a long horse.
That's unfortunate.
That is not YouTube friendly.
Here's my cool custom emote.
There's a really good Discord chat nickname. YouTube unfriendly long horse.
And here is yeah, I'm pretty great at funny emotes.
You're pretty good at funny.
Shut up.
You are.
Here's
You're
my-
like a mime but for jokes. I don't know what you call that.
No, I don't think there's any sort
I
of
don't think there's a
comedy
word for
mime.
it.
I don't think that,
Comedy mime.
there's no equivalent.
Once again, another excellent Discord title.
There's the get this on. I want this on my desk. And,
I love this. Virgo Solensit says, "Dad." The ultimate term for a comedy mime.
Here we go. I'm showing off all my cool emojis now because that's what cool people do. There we go.
Oh yeah.
For when something needs to be continued or something needs
Oh
to
my
be on your
God.
desk by Monday.
That's so fucking impressive, actually. Is OBS shitting its pants again? Hey, never mind.
What the heck? I don't know, because internet seems fine. Excellent connection, says YouTube. The horse was too long.
The horse was just a little too
Got
long.
stuck in the pipes. Thanks. Did you know game? It will not stop. This
Punishment for your equine hubris.
I guess so. I played God and okay, so Long Horse started from this website I found. That's
No.
I need to figure out how to make it into some sort of video content because it's so
Oh.
rich and juicy. It's like a
Oh.
dream documentation website that looks like it's from the 90s, early 2000s. And it's full of just like user submitted dreams and stuff, and sometimes a guy will illustrate them. And there's the centipede,
Oh.
which is
Don't like that.
yeah. I think I came up with the centipede name. I think it's called something else in the
that's
dream.
bad.
But yeah, but it's just like a ribbon of infinitely interconnected horses floating through space. And
Holy
that's the
shit.
most beautiful. My head, I see it in my dreams.
It's like that uncomfy thing where food blogs tend to describe things like borderline erotically, and you're like, why are you
Maybe I should. Okay, if it does it again, I think we need to call it a night.
That makes sense. Like, we've also gone on for a while. I
Have
mean,
we?
I'm just having fun is the big reason why
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
stop.
me too.
But, like,
I'm not really
like,
doing anything.
it's just we're
amazing,
fucking
but-
sitting and chatting. Who gives a shit?
I mean, the people who showed up might want it to be not bad, but joke's on you. You came here.
Hey chat, what do you think of this stream? Give it like a rank between 1 and a theoretically infinite number of horses.
Yeah. And it's just like a ribbon of like, oh, I really like the idea of an endless ribbon of something floating through space. There was that angel in Evangelion that was just a
Oh yeah.
ribbon of stuff, and then that was
Just-
cool.
Just that angel from Evangelion that was Kaoru riding a horse.
Yeah, you know the one. They had to dance to like sync up their heartbeats with the horse. Let's make this guy like green, black, putrid slop.
Oh, chat's really enjoying the stream. That's excellent.
Thanks for coming, chat. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't have come to this, but
I love this line. How many would you rank it? From Chernobyl. Enough horses to capture our prideful son. There you go.
wow. There we go.
And that is a great Discord note for yourself.
Yeah, well done. That's
a Twitter description.
yeah, put that in your bio and smoke it. I need to think of more creepy things to draw on this because it's very empty.
How about can you somehow factor in the abstract concept of let's say emptiness?
Maybe. And nobody say horses.
Yeah, no,
'cause
horses are very full.
I am never drawing horses. I never want to draw. They're so hard to draw.
Their long fucking weird finger legs.
Yeah, they're little tickle
Fingies?
finger legs. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're big fingies.
Big fingy. Wow, didn't realize horses were paid for by Big Fingy.
Tickle tickle.
Another completely cryptic statement.
Yubi, am I right? Nope. No, I'm never right.
Hey, and you know what?
Huh?
You know what?
What?
I think you gave us actually the perfect note to end the stream on, though.
And what would that be?
You just answered what's beyond the universe, my friend.
Holy shit! Oh my god, you just blew my mind.
You just gave me an answer to what exists on the far side of space. There it is, chat. You got your answer. You want to know
Wow.
what's out there beyond everything else? It is an infinite string of horses. All undulating through space.
Yeah, and let me be very clear. They are interconnected, like, fused as if they went into a teleporter together.
Yes.
There's no beginning or end. There are heads, there are tails, but none of them where they should be.
Full circle, just like those horses.
Yeah.
My god, it's full of horses. I thought it'd be the Slaw. No, you come to this stream for the Slaw. This has been the Slaw.
The Slaw is the
That has
catalyst.
been the horse.
Yeah, the Slaw is like the key.
Are we all not a string of infinite horses within the Slaw of the mind?
That I don't want to have to think about that. I don't want to have to consider that possibility.
I don't want to have to consume the Slaw.
Jay, you and I have drank the Slaw long ago.
I have supped upon the Slaw.
We've partaken of the Slaw's sucker.
Yep. That's where the term sucker comes from.
Yeah, from the infinite
Like,
sucking
from the
slaw. It's like quicksand with a mind.
Ruby says, this is the ending we all didn't know we needed. That's right.
Yep.
Come to Jackson's art streams. They'll all have a logical through line.
Yeah, as I end the world with the horrible things that we come up with.
Honestly, this has been a blast. Thank you for having me, Jackson.
Thank you for coming and hosting, because I can't do multiple things at once, so I knew I'd need...
You did fucking great. Like, honestly, if you do this in the future, do you think you'd probably do it on a Twitch or YouTube, or are you still deciding?
I'm still deciding. I'm still thinking. Well, I'm not thinking at all. I haven't thought at all about it, actually, but I will think about it.
Yeah, it's on the to-do list.
Yeah,
It's on the watch later list.
I'd like to do more casual, just
Yeah.
because I made this hey, we're doing a thing. Hey, we're doing a thing. Hey, it's scheduled and show up to it. I'd like to do chill, casual stuff also. Of just
Nice.
hey, I feel like drawing and stuff like that. I probably won't put on the channel because that's nothing.
Do you want to do something like next one we still put on the channel, but afterwards you link your Twitch or something? So it's like, hey, we're gonna be doing this more regularly, but whenever Jackson fucking feels like it, but you gotta be subscribed to his Twitch because we don't want to spam the YouTube with this shit.
Maybe
We could do that.
Twitch or Pick Arto or whatever, whichever
I
one
don't
seems
know
like
what
they.
that is.
Yeah, that's why I said it with a question mark in it.
Ah,
Yeah, I pronounced the
see.
question mark. 'Cause whichever one, like, I'm not gonna monetize any of them, so I'll just play my fucking sick ass Ghostbusters tunes, and no one can stop me.
Bustin' on loop.
Bustin',
6
bustin',
hours.
bustin', bustin'.
Oh, chat's sending you a lot of love.
Oh, thank you, chat. Thank each and every one of you.
Really, you are the real horses here.
Well, there's only one real horse. That's
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
yeah. You are worthy facsimiles of the true horse.
Plato's allegory of the horse. We will literally go on forever unless this is physically stopped.
Yeah, you're talking like the stream is ending, so like if you want to act.
Yeah, let's end it. This was the best ending point possible.
Yeah.
Everybody said their goodbyes. Let's do it.
All right.
We've been going for 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
and I've gotten nothing done. Now you know what 3 hours in my life is like.
Just thinking about horses, dude. Thinking about a horse that goes on forever.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming. It means a lot. I'm glad. I hope you all had fun. I'm glad you came. And yeah, drink lots of water.
Do it. Watch TI. It's good.
Watch TI and the other stuff, why don't you?
Yeah, watch the other stuff. I'm part of the other stuff too, and I'm part of TI.
Yeah, I'm not. So I don't know if that's a selling point for you, and maybe. I'm okay with that. Anything else? I'd like to do more of these when possible.
Yeah.
So keep your eye on my Twitter pie.
Oh yeah. Follow my Twitter as well if you want updates on the reverse trapdoor.
Yeah, next time we may have to find a new co-hosts because Jay may be dead via ghost. All right. And with that, a good night.
Yeah.